Hey guys, and welcome back to today's World Series Game 6 pick between the Houston Astros and the LA Dodgers. In today's video, we're going to be going over where we like the over-under play to be had on this one. But Houston and LA both having themselves very strong postseason. It's been a lot of fun seeing how this series has been able to play out. If you guys are interested in getting all of our pick content, you can check that out over at stumpthespread.com. Linked down in the video description. And as always, be sure to click that subscribe button on our YouTube channel. So Houston coming into this one as slight favorites on the road. Momentum on their side, up 3-2 in the series. They're putting out their veteran Justin Verlander to go head-to-head today against another veteran, Rich Hill. You'd have to give Houston the edge in terms of their pitching matchup. Also, just in terms of their mentality right now, knowing that they can finish out the series with just one more game. We do expect Houston to come in with the mentality today that they have to get the job done. They don't want to go one more here on the road against the Dodgers into Game 7. They probably feel like their best chance to finish this series up is going to be today with Verlander on the mound. But we expected this to be a very high-scoring series, even though especially Houston was having issues in terms of their offensive production, especially in road games in the postseason. But given the fact that these have been two very good offensive teams all year, especially in terms of the Astros case, and the fact that it was going to be a warm weather World Series, not having to travel up north into those colder climates, certainly beneficial to these offensive units. And we saw an offensive explosion in their last outing as Houston went on to get past the Dodgers by a final of 13-12 in the 10th inning of what was one of the best World Series games I think I've ever seen. And then if you go back in this series, we had a 8-point total in Game 4, an 8-point total in Game 3, and then it was a 13-point total in Game 2 in LA, and then in Game 1 it was a 4-point total. But all in all, we've been seeing the numbers go pretty high overall in this series in terms of the total number of runs scored. Today, Justin Verlander, the 34-year-old veteran, going to be taking the hill. He's very comfortable in these situations. He's made one start in this series on the road against the Dodgers where he logged 6 innings, giving up 2 hits, 3 earned runs, 2 home runs, 2 walks to 5 strikeouts. So in terms of all of the postseason outings that we've seen out of Verlander up to this point, his start against the Dodgers was his worst, but still effective nonetheless, going those 6 innings, giving up 3 earned runs. And he's going to be trying to put his team in a position today to try to go ahead and potentially finish things off with a World Series win, picking up their 4th win of the series. But the Dodgers, they're countering today with Rich Hill, the 37-year-old lefty veteran. Hasn't made nearly as many starts thus far in the postseason in comparison to Verlander, so maybe he's a little bit fresher. Verlander is going into his 6th start thus far in the postseason, while Rich Hill is going into his 4th start. In his outing in this series against Houston, came at home. He went 4 innings, giving up 3 hits, 1 earned run, 3 walks to 7 strikeouts. In the Dodgers, they're probably going to continue to use Hill in the same manner. He's only been going about 4 to 5 innings. They're taking him out before the opposition is able to get their 3rd round in the batting order against him. That's where he's shown to be most effective. He hasn't been liking getting pulled early from his starts, only going 60 pitches in his first outing against Houston. So certainly should be feeling comfortable coming into this one, not fatigued, but nonetheless, the Dodgers probably going to be going earlier to their bullpen than Houston might do. And considering the fact that these bullpens have been getting a bit of work as of late, that's something to be concerned with. But also getting a day off in between Game 5 and Game 6 should certainly be a positive for both of these bullpens and pitching staffs overall in terms of getting a little extra rest. So that might not be too big of a concern here coming into Game 6. But just given the fact that both of these offenses have been showing really well, that 13-12 outing that we saw, very impressive offensive stuff. And then also in the last home game in LA, the final score was 7-6. So both teams have shown that they can score runs, whether it be in LA or in Houston. And right now, with the over/under sitting at just 8 for the total, we feel like today's better betting value is going to be on the over. It's going to be another warm weather game. Both of these offenses are really clicking, and we just feel like runs should continue to pile on the board here today. So we are going to go ahead, side with the over 8 runs as our video play. And again, guys, to get all of our picks, you can check those out over at stumpthespread.com, link down in the video description. And be sure to click that subscribe button on our YouTube channel. Thanks for stopping on in. We hope to see you guys in future videos. Bye.